Refer to the most current installation instructions on installpella.com for the tools, materials, and specific steps needed to install your Pella product. Always use appropriate personal protective equipment. Begin by cleaning the opening and surrounding wall to ensure it is dry and free of any dirt, oil, or debris. Check the opening for plumb and level. Confirm that the opening is 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch larger than the window in width and height. Make the first cut in the building wrap across the top of the opening. The second cut is along the sill. Then make a third cut from the top to bottom in the center of the opening. Finally, make 2 diagonal cuts 6 inches long from each top corner. Fold the building wrap at the sides into the opening and secure it with staples. Fold the top flap up and temporarily secure it with flashing tape. Cut 2 pieces of flashing tape 12 inches longer than the opening width. Apply the first piece of flashing tape so 6 inches extends up each side of the opening. The tape should overlap the building wrap onto the wall surface by 1 inch. Cut small tabs in each corner and fold the tape down, pressing it onto the building wrap. Make sure there are no voids at the corners. Apply the second piece of flashing tape so 6 inches extends up each side of the opening. The tape should overlap the first piece of flashing tape by 1 inch. Press the tape down firmly. Place and level shims on the sill 1/2 inch from each side, as well as under any mullions. Refer to the installation instructions for additional shimming requirements. Attach the shims with roofing nails or flashing tape. Center the window in the opening on the sill shims. Make sure the nailing fin makes contact with the wall on all sides. Drive 2 fasteners, one near each end of the top nailing fin. Refer to the installation instructions for fastener requirements. Place shims according to the installation instructions to make the window plumb and square, and to keep the sash to frame gap or reveal consistent. Check the window placement within the wall by measuring from the interior surface of the window or jamb extension to the interior surface of the wall. The measurement should be consistent. Drive 2 more fasteners, one near each end of the sill nailing fin. Check for smooth operation. Refer to the installation instructions to make any necessary adjustments. Drive the remaining fasteners in the nailing fin. Refer to the instructions for fastener type and spacing. Cut 2 pieces of flashing tape 4 inches taller than the window. Apply each piece 1/2 inch onto the window frame, over the nailing fin, and onto the building wrap so it extends 2 inches above and below the window. Press it down firmly. Cut 1 piece of flashing tape long enough to extend 1 inch past both side flashing tapes. Apply it at the top, 1/2 inch onto the window frame, over the nailing fin, and onto the sheathing so it extends 1 inch past each side flashing tape. Press it down firmly. Fold down the top flap of building wrap. Cut and apply 2 pieces of flashing tape over each diagonal cut. Extend the tape 1 inch past the end of the cut onto the building wrap. Use a low-pressure polyurethane window and door insulating foam sealant to create an interior seal. Read the instructions on the can before use. Insert the nozzle or straw 1 inch into the space between the window and wall. Apply a continuous bead of foam 1 inch thick around the window to allow for expansion. When applying siding, brick, trim, or other finished materials, leave adequate space between the window frame and the siding for sealant. After the application of siding, brick, and/or trim, insert backer rod in the space between the window and the siding or trim. Apply a continuous bead of Pella window and door installation sealant over the backer rod. Shape, tool, and clean any excess sealant.